Hello everyone, welcome to your free Psychic Daily Tarot reading with me, Natalie, spelled Natalee, your favorite Capricorn on YouTube. Okay, so getting straight to the matter. So I got the psychic download is fluctuations. So I feel like whatever comes up in this reading, it could be happening over the course of the entire day. Like there could be a lot of fluctuating feelings and thoughts and things happening. Not quite sure why or how, but that's what they gave me. They gave me just like fluctuations. So we'll dig into this to see what this is about. Oh, I didn't know this. I just learned this maybe 2 days ago. I didn't know this, but when you subscribe, there's like a little bell next to that subscribe button. I was sitting there for a long time refreshing my YouTube page to see if the people that I am subscribing to have like put up any new content, and I would know if there's like a little blue dot next to their name when I would hit refresh that there was something new. Yeah, I've been doing this for a really long time. Someone contacted me and said that YouTube unsubscribed them from my channel, and that's kind of when I started to do some digging, and then I found that and I'm like, that's why people say hit the bell, Natalie. Okay. Anyway, so if you're subscribed or you think you're subscribed and you're not, make sure to just go check and make sure if you're with me on the ride in this crazy psychic journey, just to make sure that you're good, because I'm doing the weeklies are back, so those will be coming out. I changed the format. I changed stuff around to make sure that I can get them out on time for everyone, all the signs every week. So there we go. There's that. It's going to be a little bit staggered. They're going to be coming out Monday through Thursday, 3 signs a day. And then I'm always going to start with the sign of the birthday sign. So it's going to start Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius on Mondays. Then we have Pisces, Aries, Taurus on Tuesday, so on and so forth for the week. Okay, guys, so let's dig into this fluctuations. Like what is the situation that is fluctuating right now for whoever I am connecting with? Ooh. Bad boys. What you gonna do? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, seriously, guys, there's been some kind of injustice. And someone's not letting someone off the hook for an injustice that's happening or happened or is going on. So while everything else is fluctuating, what is not fluctuating is justice coming into the situation. Oh, ooh. What's this? Oh God, 7 of Staves. Oh man, yeah. Someone's totally got the higher ground. There's a very clear situation at hand here of someone who has the moral high ground and someone who doesn't, okay? And there's no escaping it. It just feels like the walls are getting smaller. The walls are closing in on this person, on this situation itself. So throughout the day, I feel like, you know, whenever you click into this reading, these are all my readings are timeless. So start the clock 24 hours from when you enter this reading. Things are fluctuating, maybe some stuff behind the scenes, but there's definitely an overall energy of the scales. I feel like the scales are being thank you. They're saying that the scales are being, this is what's fluctuating, is the scales. Whatever's happening right now, it's the balancing of the scales. So all the fluctuations that are happening, it's communication, it's getting information, it's intel, it's verification, it's record checking, it's double checking, cross-examination. It's all this stuff happening to make sure that everything is in balance before the sword comes down. And someone does have the right here. Someone really does have he's got that stick, like, ooh, try me, you know. So it's like someone doesn't have anything to worry about, and I think that someone is you, okay? I'm just feeling like that other person, like, damn, like it's just so clear. It's just so clear that something was rotten in Denmark. Okay. Rotten in Denmark. Is there another message that wants to come through about the, oh, they want me to start clarifying. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify this. The Four of Pentacles and the Justice. Oh boy. I'm using the Radiant Wise. This is the Golden Universal Tarot deck. Anyone that might be interested? This is the Radiant Wise that I'm using right now to clarify. Oh, wow. Wow. The 9, the 4, and the Ace of Staves with the Death card, you guys. Damn. Yeah, something's never, ever going to be the same again. And I really feel like it's someone's image. I'm really feeling like someone's reputation is coming down because of this injustice. That's what I'm getting from the Death card. I feel like nothing will ever be the same again. Yes, for the person who is in the right, for the person who has the entitlement or the moral high ground, the understanding or the, the whatever that is. Yes, things will never be the same for that person because justice will be served. However, for this other person, I feel that's what I'm getting from that Death card, that their image, how they are seen, is never going to really be recovered. And with this Ace, the 4, and the 9 of Staves, wow. Someone's here with me. The 9, the 4, and the Ace. I feel really at peace now. I feel really peaceful because it's like this justice energy, the righting of the wrongs, the balance, the equanimity, the correct judgment. Okay, I actually get a lot of positive, high vibrational, matriarchal, feminine, divine feminine energy from this justice here, because it's only when we wield our power judiciously, with good, correct judgment, with fair assessments, with honesty, with elucidation, in co-creation with that masculine or with that other co-parent, whatever. So there's this element with this, and how she looks incredibly, female and feminine. It's like someone was holding to that. Someone was holding to their own sense of, it's like going on in a situation knowing there's an injustice being done and staying out of the devolution, staying out of the toxic arena and honoring your own, like with all of this, the Ace, the 4, and the 9, like this is what you're protecting. It's really kind of more like this. It's through protecting your own integrity, your own beginning, your own stability. Like you're like over here. And I feel like with this Death card, like you just brought this sweeping change to someone else's life by being who you are and by just like doing your own thing, like honoring your own self, to that own self be true energy here. And it really is aligned with justice, with the scales being balanced and the sword coming down in your favor. But it's this energy that is precisely someone else's downfall because they had not. Yeah, they had not. Okay. Let's take a look at this. I want to take a look at that 7 of Staves. Also, with the fluctuations, I feel like this death energy, the angel of death, is going to remove any and all obstacles to this energy being expressed. It's almost, see how he's leading the way? It's like he's paving the way and removing the debris and removing the shit so that all of this can kind of come in. And that's part of what the sword is when the sword does come down. When the sword comes down, it's going to bring in all of that. It's going to let this have an easier transition to come through. Okay, now let's take a look at the Seven of Wands. I'm going to show you. Oh, I'm going to take it. It's 3 cards. I thought it was like a big stack. Okay. So we have the Tower, we have the Strength, and we have the Ace of Cups. Whew. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So you guys have some this huge energy for the day. So fluctuations for sure. Someone's having the Tower moment. Now here's the thing. There's a relationship that's being destroyed. And I don't know if it's a relationship that was previously unconditional, full of unconditional love, full of happiness and, you know, X, Y, and Z. Or if it's a budding new relationship that really never had a chance to get off the ground, that's now being totally strangled and deleted because of its inauthenticity, a little bit over emotional. Either way, it was really difficult for you or someone else to put this down, to put an end to it. This other person is also trying to hold on to strength and trying to hold on to... They're trying to weather the storm here, but you just... I don't know why I feel like they saw it coming. Oh, because of justice. Because it's like knowing that someone's going to come up with the receipts. Someone's going to come up with proof. Someone's going to come up with corroborating evidence. Someone's, you know, because there is this hold on the truth. There is this hold on justice. So it's like inevitable. It's like absolutely inevitable. And this justice has been trying to come in. Like that Four of Pentacles, like he's just like really holding it. Holding on, and like that's like the death grip, not letting it go. If that's a person in this situation, you or maybe even a third person involved with this, it's really interesting because it's like in holding the integrity and holding the truth, the honesty, that justice, you bring the sweeping change. And you actually burn away everything that's not a boundary, a protective boundary for yourself, stability for yourself, or anything that's going to act as an obstacle to you beginning something really important to you, something you're very passionate about. So to have the Ace of Cups with the Tower, it wasn't a relationship that was going to... It's like he goes along destroying things, and this is one of the things that he encountered that he had to destroy in order to keep protecting this, in order to keep protecting your boundary, your opportunity, your stability and happiness. So it's like this relationship, and there's like crying. This is like a burst bubble, a burst water balloon type of energy, lots of tears, lots of crying, lots of crisis. But with the I'm telling you guys, like it's just... This, okay, also this person could be a little bit self-deceptive where they think they have the higher ground. I don't think that's the case though. I really feel like they knew it was coming. I really do. Yeah, oh no. This person, whoever this is, they're telling me they're one of the rods, one of these staves, trying to get at you. You're on the higher ground, and this is one of the staves that they're on the lower, they're beneath you, and they're trying to like get at you. Now, why do people think that stuff's gonna work? I mean, it's just so petty, and it's like you don't need to be a psychic to know that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, people, man. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so they're gonna have a little pity party about not getting away with being shitty. It's this. Oh, Six of Swords, and you're moving on. You're leaving this person behind. you're not into this. You're not into why am I all red right there? Sorry. I'm moisturized, just so everyone knows. I'm very well moisturized. Yeah, you're moving away from this. They're showing me a rat's nest, or like a big ratty garbage nest of like hair and garbage and leaves and crap, and like someone like sidestepping it on the street. Like you're like a hot mess. Like you're literally walking around like a hot mess of a person, of a situation. You're like, this is a lot of fluctuation here with this Ace of Cups and the Tower and the Strength. Like these are very dramatic emotions. These are very intense emotions running very high. And I feel like honestly, you are in your own little corner. You're very much protective of your own transformation, death, and rebirth, your own stability, and whatever this Ace of Wands is for you, you're intensely protective of it. You're like its guardian. You're like the bodyguard for that thing, this other relationship, this job, this project, whatever that is. And this other person, it's like they were just trying to knock you down. And they didn't have, it's like, it's weird. It's like they tried to knock you down, but you actually have the higher ground. It's weird. Anyway, so let's take a look at the Six of Swords. How to clarify the Six of Swords, please. Oh, dang. 4, the 5, and the 10. The 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Staves. So you're walking away from holding on to this right here, your silence. I feel like you, like whatever was going on between you and this person, you guys know that I thread these energies, I connect them here. So it's like you're trying to hold on to your sense of justice. You were at the same time, or, if this is all fluctuating, holding on to all of this over here. The burden of not talking, the burden of not working with this other person. And it's like you couldn't work with them. You could only defend yourself from them. All the while, they're actively trying to hurt you. So it's like you finally put the burden down of, oh my God, you guys should watch Cancer's video, Cancer Weekly. They actually channeled, and I'm going to put it here because I feel like this applies to you. They actually channeled in Cancer's video verbatim, stop making ridiculous sacrifices for other people, is I think what it was. It was really, really intense. It was really interesting. I feel like you were trying to hold off that strength. You were trying to hold off from putting the Tower moment down and using your influence or ability. Because you have the higher ground and you put it off. You put off this moment. And I feel like this could be the moment where you're like, you know what? The Tower has to come down. Like you're giving them, because you're trying to hold out because of this Ace of Cups, because you see the potential of the relationship, of where it can go. However, it's just, everything has potential. Anyone has potential. Okay. Okay, so this all has to it's a shame, because this isn't even what this is all about. This is actually you're trying to get something started. This is actually all about the Ace of Staves. And look at all this other BS that you're dealing with the fluctuating emotions and politics. So I like to see that you're moving on. I like to see that you're actually moving away from this entire energy, because it's like you're letting go of this burden. You're letting go of the responsibility for someone else cooperating with you. And instead of stressing and taking responsibility for this partnership or cooperation, you're just going to find a partner that you can get along with. You're just going to find a partner that will work with you, that will be with you. So this could be an unequal marriage relationship. There's an inequality. Like the justice card doesn't come out until it needs to, until just the sword of justice needs to come down. So that's what's going on here, guys. Very happy to see that you're walking away from this. Leave them alone to sort this out. They have their own karma. You have your own karma. You have your own destiny. Let's take a look at that. Let's zoom in on the over here. So I'm taking this glob and I want to take a closer look at the Ace of Staves. Because that's what you're really going for. Like that's what you want justice for, is this Ace of Staves. So let's keep it focused on the Ace of Staves, on what that is for you. But it looks like this is a necessary part of this journey, of this road, of this adventure, is to walk away from this person. And it's a good thing, because they could have made things a lot worse for you later on. That's what it feels like. Okay, Ace of Staves, please. Is there anything else we need to... Whoa, that was crazy. We have the Queen of... Oh my God. We have the Queen of Cups and we have the Judgment to clarify the Ace of Staves. Wow. Wow. This is a work well done, a life well lived. How interesting. So this could be the actual... It could be a rebirth of something that you tried before and were not able to start it or get it going. And it could have been because either this person sabotaged you or just other people like this person sabotaging you. And maybe in the past you were not able to see it or recognize it before. Now you do, and now you can do something about it. And now you're actually just walking away, moving away from that energy and keeping to yourself and not really worrying about anyone else's behavior. Or this is the final judgment on this project of yours, on this relationship of yours, on this, whatever has your heart and your soul. It's this emotional investment that you have in this that's getting this Judgment Day energy to it. This is a very make or break moment for this. This is a big moment, a huge moment for this. This is almost like they're telling me graduation. Now, oh my God, who's that rapper guy? Post Malone. That song, Congratulations. I hear congratulations and graduation for you regarding this Ace of Wands. Damn. Here's the thing though, this person really shot themselves in the foot because this was going to happen no matter what. This, with that judgment, with the Raphael, with the trumpet, this is divinely guided. So whatever you've been trying to get started, it could even be that you've been trying to do something like humanitarian, something that benefits the rest of the world or the rest of humanity, and you were being sabotaged, and you were, politics and releasing funds and blah, 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 blah. Well, it's like you're finally, okay, they're giving it to me. You're finally learning not to stay and fight and to move on instead. Whereas before, you're sort of tempted to stay and duke it out and prove your point. See? Prove something. That's like you want to prove something. You want to explain something. You want to convince the other side that you are in the correct, that you are... Remember, arguing is about who is right. Debating is about what is right, okay? So it's like there's this big energy here of someone trying to prove how correct they are, someone trying to explain themselves. And I do feel like this is a little bit shared on both sides of this. I feel like for them, they don't have anything to stand on. So it doesn't make any sense. Okay, they're negated. They're deleted from the conversation. On your side, it's a test for you to realize when to walk away, because otherwise someone will always be able to control you by devolving your speech into negative, combative, and like they can just get your goat. They can really manipulate you that way. they can get you to react instead of respond. And then you're just like a little puppet on strings. So this is a huge lesson for you that you had to overcome, is what they're telling me. They're telling me that you had to overcome this. Like, there's like a lot of different lessons here. They're saying that for some of you, and for some of you, it's for some of you, for some of you, it's for all of you. The lessons are to let go of the need to prove that you're right. Let the truth stand on its own. It doesn't need one. Maybe now it needs defending, but okay. There's also the lesson of putting the tower moment down appropriately as far as ending relationships. Like, this is a relationship that's ended, that's ending. Okay. Now keep in mind, I still maintain that this is all fluctuating within like someone else is here now. The room is full. And fluctuating, that this could still all be fluctuating throughout like the day. Like all of this energy, it feels like it's in a big flux. You know, like if you just take like the stack of cards, and if they just popped, all these cards would be in the air and turning and mixing, and it'd be really pretty actually. But they haven't settled yet. They wouldn't have landed on something yet. So I feel like all of these energies are expressing themselves through the people involved. And these energies are creating and transforming the situation so that it's like evolving and changing and growing like in real time, like right now. And I feel like there's other people involved. I do. There's institution, there's actual legal, there is a little bit of a legal connotation to this. It does feel a bit official. Like there could have actually been an injustice. There could have actually been a legal, like someone, almost like a fiduciary duty, or not accounting for something, or like there could even be a provable offense that someone is acting against the directive that they took an oath to uphold, or something like that. Okay, it's something that that there's actual receipts for. This is what they're telling me, that there's going to be okay. So you're going to be okay. You're protected over in your corner over here. You have your safe boundary. You have the angel of death is like with you. The angel of death is in my cabana. Okay, so you have the angel of death with you. Oh, it's in your house. Look at what I just said. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Ooh, okay. So they're doing your bidding. They're doing your bidding, and it's all good. It's like it's good. It's all good news. It's all good news. So you just surrender to the divine. You just give it up. You're following your intuition here is what you're doing. You're following your intuition. You're in alignment with the divine plan for you, so to speak. And I don't want to say that like it's predetermined. I'm not getting into that little rabbit hole. I'm just saying that you're in alignment. Okay? You're honoring your own emotional truth. You are, and your own emotional truth is aligned with whatever this is, and whatever that is aligned with this greater good. Oh my God, so much. Guys, okay, this is so weird. So I just had, I think it's Capricorner, that I titled it Judgment Day. It was so weird because I swear to God, there was an E, JUDGEMENT. And then I looked up the title for Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and there was no E. So that's how I put it up, with no E. But look at this card. It has an E in it. Judgment. With an E. I don't know, and those little butt cracks, sorry. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. I don't know why I'm saying that. It just, okay. Unless James Cameron cannot spell the word judgment. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So, hey James. So the Tower with the Ace of Cups and the string, that's like, it just has to happen. So you let that be. I feel like you know what's going on. You don't, you know what I'm saying? And you're already, whenever you click into this, have basically walked away from taking responsibility for someone else going through the Tower moment that they actually brought upon themselves. So you're going to be okay. And most importantly, what this is that you are protecting is going to be okay. So let's keep this moving. Oh no, I want Moonology. Change my course. Okay, what Moonology do we have? This is yeah, these are really big energies to be fluctuating in the course of 24 hours. So, oh, thank you. So by the end of the 24 hours, why were they giving that to me? That is so weird. With Judgment, with the E and everything, they're telling me that by the end of the day, by the end of the 24 hours, or by the end of this, like, energetic fluctuations, that there will be a final judgment coming down about your thing, about your opportunity, your whatever that is, a new relationship, a different relationship, a partnership, a project, a job, a position, a raise, a promotion, whatever that is for you, whatever that is, there will be the final judgment. I feel like you'll feel like you know it's going in your favor because you know that you're actually the one that has like the standing, or you have the stick, you know? Okay, thank you. Some of you are getting a phone call. It's the voice, that trumpet of I think it's Raphael. Ooh, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius energy. Damn. You know what that feels like? It feels like you might get an apology. You might have to accept the apology gracefully. That's what it feels like. Natalie, why are you making that face? Well, I'm just saying, this person's been trying to sabotage you. Anyway, always bring love into the situation. Always, always, always. That is our vibration. On the Watch Natalie channel, there's only love. Light teasing, and always funny humor. Okay? Always, always, always. Love and truth is justice. That's what we're about here. Love, truth, justice. That's it. Okay? Bring love into the situation. Let me put it this way. If you always bring love into the situation, you'll never be triggered and controlled by someone else. That's why it's new moon in Aquarius energy. Aquarius is about being an individual, being unique, being special, being different, honoring the individuality and differences in yourself and in others. So you need to just accept. You need to just accept that people are different and that someone else is on a different journey or path. So them acting out against you isn't about you. It's about them sabotaging themselves, because justice is coming for you and what your thing is that's very protected. So that's a good default. No matter what's going on in the 24-hour cycle that you're watching this video, just focus on one word. The one word is love. Your little birdie here is the finch. New opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. I love it. This looks pretty new to me. This is it. This is the new opportunity, the new choice. You're going to have a new choice, a new relationship, a new decision to make about this. That's all about letting go of trying to make it work with someone who's not making it work with you. Moving away from that. This is that energy, and letting this new come in, this new energy come in for you, and to claim it. Okay, guys? Cool. Okay, my dears. So this was the daily. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at theartigan.com/tarot. Yeah. /tarot, and then we'll get that going. Also, I'm going to be taking down the direct bank transfer option. I'm going to put something up about how to set up like a virtual credit card so that it actually protects you. You can link any debit, credit, or bank account information to your virtual credit card. And there's a few out there that I think Edward Snowden advocates for, like just something reputable, you know, something safe, because there's just been a lot of like difficulties, and it's just one more thing that will save me time and attention and energy that I can give to the personal reads and to everything else. So you're still able to check out with the credit card now. I added that to the website, so hopefully everything's really easy for you guys. If there are any problems or any little hiccups or anything that you prefer that would make it better, please let me know. thefirstRTigan@gmail.com, and I'm more than happy to take your suggestions and see what I can do on my end to make it easier for you guys. Okay, my dears, so I love you. Take care. Have a great day, no matter when you're tuning into this. And just remember to focus on the love and keep it bright and happy, so that you can be in the position to accept this judgment coming down in your favor, you know, gracefully and happily, so that you can claim it. All right, guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm hopping on. It's the end of the day. It's like nighttime, and I'm here to do this reading because I forgot, and it's not that I forgot, they actually kind of wiped it from me, the first download of the day, and they didn't remind me. It's like they gave it back to me right before I went to do Virgos. So I know it's for Virgo, and then doing Virgo's reading, like I think during the extended is when they told me that I was gonna do it for you too. So it could be a different outcome. I think that's why I'm the messenger. I don't like ask all the questions. So we'll see what comes up. Okay. So I know it's weird, because if I had remembered this reading, that the flexible or the fluctuation reading, like that wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so we can get super Christopher Nolan about it later, about what it all means later. But for right now, let me tell you the download for those of you interested in this like secret nighttime second spread. So the download this morning, I was sleeping, trying to wake up, not really wanting to. Whenever the moon's void, of course, in the morning when you're trying to get up, it'll be difficult. You'll want to snooze. You'll want to keep sleeping. And I knew that the moon was going to be void. I knew it was going to be a little bit of a late start for today. So, I mean, I was pretty well prepared to snooze through my alarm clock. And when what I do is I take my temperature at the same time every morning. But then I knew that I was going to just keep sleeping and snooze. Well, when I was doing that, my guides were talking to me a lot. And it's that perfect time when you're mostly asleep, and you're only lucid for like a little bit, as much as you need to hit snooze, right? So they were really talking to me. They were talking to me the whole morning, and they kept telling me basically that this entire experience is a big metaphor, and that I had to tell you guys. And they told me to tell you that there's someone in your life right now who is asleep, who's like walking and like, you know, doing things, but they're asleep. They're really, really just kind of dead inside, or just asleep. And that the universe, the cosmos, is sending off all of these alarms in all different ways, in all different parts of their life, to wake them up. And they were telling me, as I kept like snoozing and, you know, trying to get back into my dream, because I was dreaming. I was trying to get back into the dream. And then I had them talking to me, keeping me, like telling me, right? And they said that this person is snoozing, like they keep putting it off. They keep ignoring it. They keep ignoring all of the different alarms. So someone you're connected to, it could be you. I feel like it's someone you're connecting to who is doing this, who's very stubbornly trying to stay asleep, and you have something to do with this person waking up. So it feels like there's something about you specifically that is, I don't know. I don't know if it's intimidation or if it's fear or if it's anxiety. We'll see what the cards have to say. That's the download. So what do we need to know about this? What do we need? The King of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Magician. Someone, I feel like this is you. Someone has been able to transform their pain, their emotional depth into something. Like you're able to make something out of it. It's really interesting because the King of Cups is someone who very much controls their emotions and controls, you know, the negative King of Cups, the low vibrational King of Cups is emotionally manipulative, especially with this Magician. It could be, oh, hold on. We're going to clarify because they just showed me a flash of this thing. So I feel like this is what they first told me is that this is you having been able to, in some way, shape, or form, and maybe this only applies to like the artist, but able to transform this pain, like to really make something of it. But they are also telling me that this is also this other person who is resisting the growth and the evolution. This person is extremely emotionally manipulative. And with that Five of Pentacles right in the middle, right smack in the middle, it's very much self-sorry, very selfish, woe is me. It's like they can't, there's a restriction with them. There's something like the universe is trying to pull them up and push them along, and they're resisting it so hard. It's interesting. They're telling me they're not wanting to accept what's being offered to them. And then saying that they don't get anything. They're not getting any offers. Let's clarify. The Magician with the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. There's a real issue here with the truth. There's a huge issue about taking action and telling the truth. I hope that this person does. It would make them feel a lot better, but it feels like it's this emotional truth that they're not really wanting to face right now. With that King of Cups there, that like I control my emotions, I push it down, I manipulate it into something else, I transform it, transmute it into something else. But what they really want deep down, what their soul wants deep down inside is to act. What will make them happy, that Nine of Cups, to act, take the truth, use the truth. There's some sort of meaningful action to take here, and I feel like they're not going to, because up above they're using this Magician manipulative energy to try to. It's like they could have even shut you out. Like they could even have stopped communicating with you and left you out in the cold as a manipulative tactic. It's like they pull back to reassert power, and it's like the absolute opposite of this is like the alarm. Yeah, they're supposed to walk towards you and tell you the truth and really be in their honesty and integrity, and there's an action that they're supposed to take, and I feel like it's telling you the truth or having an honest conversation. And interesting, this Ace of Swords is telling me an honest conversation has to be had, and I feel like they're literally running in the opposite direction here, being emotionally manipulative, trying to hurt you with like the silence. It's so interesting. Now they're giving me, I can't explain how it looks, but what they're showing me is that this is also you having, you guys are like two sides of the same coin. It's so weird. Like you probably relate to this person, or like would get along with this person. You guys would be really interesting together. And this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family, friendship, work, artistic collaborations. They're saying that they're showing me that you took like a similar pain, or you took this energy and you made something else out of it. Like you actually created from it. And you are the one who has actualized this, who speaks the truth, who's trying to have a conversation. You could even be trying to reach out to this person. If you're trying to reach out to this person and they're not responding to you, it's very much on purpose. And you should know that. It's very much on purpose. This person's trying to hurt you. Like I said, by pulling back to reassert power. This person is like a passive aggressive. They're not going to be two very different energies. Very passive aggressive, manipulative energy, and forward talking, forward thinking, direct, honest communication. I want to resolve this problem right now. Directly, nip it in the bud type of person. Very different energies. You guys handle things like just, you guys are just showing up to be very different people. Knight of Cups, Romeo. I feel like you've been too considerate for them or with them, probably because you they're telling me you're like one of the alarms. You're one of the alarms going off, and just like snooze, like they're putting you on snooze, and it's on purpose. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. We have the, okay, this did come up in reverse. The Two of Staves and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is never going to want to be your partner. I repeat, this person will never want to be your partner. Not in a real way, not in a meaningful way, not in any way. You're the one who has an open door. Like if they were ever to come back, you would welcome them with open arms. Like you wouldn't hold them to, oh, you pulled back to reassert power when you weren't talking to me when I was trying to talk to you, and now what do you want? You wouldn't be that way. You would be very graceful and polite. Romeo, very considerate of the other person's, how the other person's experiences. However, to clarify that, we have this this Two of Staves in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles, which means it's not moving. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to change. Like it's just a really solid energy to be. It's like there's what's anchor. This is like an anchor. This Knight of Pentacles is anchoring this refusal, this denial, this rejection. It could even be that if you do hear something from them, or anything in the past, any communication from this person that looked nice, that looked like they were being considerate, that looked like they were being amenable or cooperative, the truth is that they were lying. Lying. They didn't mean any of it. They didn't mean it. They didn't mean anything nice. Otherwise, they wouldn't treat you like this if they meant it. This is interesting. I feel like this is meant to like move you along. Like, why are we getting all into this other person's karma? You know, it must mean that you've got to, Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. They need to apologize. They're not going to. I think that's too many cards. You guys get my end of the day energy now. I want to go live soon. When should I go live, guys? Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Finally. I feel like this is your energy here. You're the star of the show. Why is this star here? Why is the star here? Ooh, Page of Wands. That's an interesting development. you're going to hear something that gives you faith about not this person, but something else that if you're trying to start something, if you're trying to not only have an important conversation, but have an important conversation about whatever it is that you're trying to create, give birth to, I feel like this could be a saboteur. This could be someone that you should be with, should be working well with, should be with romantically. This could even be like a jealous lover thing where you're dating someone or you're with someone or whatever this is, and they're actually jealous of you. So it's actually a really great thing that you are being ignored, because they could do far more damage if they kept being fake with you like this, and then got really like even closer to you to really stab you in the back. So it's a really important thing that if you haven't disconnected from this yet, that's just what I'm saying as like your oracle. Because this message coming through is going to give you faith in yourself, in your abilities, in your talents, in your originality, in your love, in your capacities. I mean, everything. I like this because she's the water bearer, the Aquarius pictogram, the icon. The water is always emotion. It's always emotional. We have this person sitting on a concrete slab in the ocean with a cup of water. So this person can control their emotions and manipulate them, be very manipulative with their emotions. They could hold it in a cup and pretend like they're offering it to you, okay? What you do with your emotions, you can do that too, and it's totally different. You are pouring your emotions back into the cosmos. We have your stream of consciousness. We have part of you in your subconscious, part of you on land. You descended from the stars. You are more evolved and mature in controlling and managing and moving the energies of your emotions so that they do not manipulate you, so that you are not vulnerable to making these sorts of immature errors, if that makes any sense. So it's like you can handle your emotions too, and you don't have to be manipulative, and you're not manipulative. This other person, very damaging. You're dodging bullets here. So you are maintaining your composure, and I feel like it's because you are committed to truth and integrity and honesty, and like you're very outspoken about it. Like it's very obvious, it's very clear, and like in no uncertain terms, like this is your bandwagon, this is your religion, your creed, your philosophy. You know, Queen of Wands is like that queen that's like brassy and outspoken and feisty and spicy and, you know, all that kind of jazz. So you're channeling that energy with whatever this has to do with, and the other person's like, oh yeah, me too. You know, I'm going to say whatever it takes to make you comfortable with me. I'm going to put you emotionally at ease. I'm going to be Romeo, be emotionally considerate with you. But the truth is that I have absolutely no intention of helping you or being your partner in any way, shape, or form. It's like they're showing me con artists. They're showing me that it's only, They're showing me that it's only a matter of time. Like the con artist running the con on someone knows that it's only a matter of time before their mark, before their victim realizes what's going on. So they're sort of always waiting for that moment for the shoe to drop and the jig is up before they know to move on. It sort of feels like that. It's very strange. It's very strange. This person has no intention. No, definitely not. So you, my dear, you don't need any of this. You're from the sky. You're like made of stardust, and you're so unique. there is news on its way to you. It might not be a big piece of news. It could be something small, but it will be enthusiastic and it will give you faith. It will restore your faith in whatever this is that you're trying to do here, which doesn't seem to be the focus of this message. The focus of this message seems to be and seems to feel like alerting you of this person's true nature about like like they're like, if you keep feeling like if I'm just more patient, if I wait it out, if I hold space for them, if I support them, if I wait it out, things will no, I'm here to tell you, we're here to confirm for you that that's not the case here. They are very clear about that like to really just give up on this person and let this person go and like detach your karma from them, because this person is very, very resistant. So, wow. They have zero good intentions with you. Okay. This little bit right here is our only little, this is a major ray of light, a major smidgen of like a big little thing. Does that make sense? It's a big little thing. Like whatever you do here, whatever gets to you, there's enthusiasm, there's energy, there's beautiful energy, and it's energy very complementary to yours. Like you're the acting principle here. So it's like you get that energy coming back to you, and it's going to bring some good news, some very good news that's very healing to you too. The Aquarius star card is also a card of healing. So this message is like a balm. They're showing me like if there's like a burn, speaking of burn, like the burn that just burns and burns and burns, and it's hot, 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 and you just can't cool it down. You can't, you can't heal it. It's like aloe vera or something cooling, and really like a salve, it's like a very cooling, healing balm on this festering wound of a situation. This news, this message that comes through. Where's my other deck? Here it is. I'm going to do another, Madhya. Take a look at the Page of Wands to see if there's anything that we can glean from the message. Like, what is this message about? Anything about who it's from, what it has to do with. Just more. Because there's lots of moving parts to the situation, and they're only wanting me to emphasize right now today this one. Wow. Weird. Page of Wands, please. Too many cards. What is this message? What is the message that our person's going to hear about this? What else can you tell me about the Page of Wands, please? I need to move this over. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Page of Wands. Interesting. The Four of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. Ooh. You know what they just told me? Perfect that I have a cape on today. All for one and one for all. The Three Musketeers. Holding on to that. Holding on to D'Artagnan. Holding on to... oh my God, do I know all their names? I don't. But I know Orthos, Pathos, Athos. It's Athos, sorry. Anyway, this is holding... Oh my God, it's going to be good. You're going to feel so happy. You're going to feel a lot of relief. There are other people involved in this. Like I said, it's not the focus of the message for today. Just know that the focus of this reading is to disconnect from this person and not feel guilty about it. Because this person, I'm telling you, does not feel guilty about leading you on, wasting your life, and lying to you. And really, if you're, I swear, you're not talking to this person. This person is silent, radio silence, and it's on purpose. And they are totally avoiding you trying to talk to them. Like they should be they should be, you know what I'm trying to say. It's a long day. And this message that you hear, it's going to, Like, even though you're losing this person, it's not a loss. That's what they're telling me to tell you. They're telling me that you have, it's like three musketeers. So it's you, this person, and then that third person. So it's like that's what you have to focus on. You have to focus on the support that you do have around you. You have to put your energy and attention into those that are with you, enthusiastically supporting you, and you're going to see who they are soon. Or you're going to remember that they support you. You're going to be renewed with this feeling of camaraderie. You're going to feel like someone's got your back. You're going to feel like you do have support in whatever you're trying to do here. Okay, if this is romantic, you're going to remember that you have joy and options and friends, and that you're a great time, that you're a great person to be around, that you're a lot of fun, and you're going to let go of that, of this like person. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's do a divine feather for this. Yeah, we're not big on ignoring personal growth here on Watch Natalie. That's like the exact opposite of what we do here. Crane. That's the feather. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, this is part of the message. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So the partnership that you're not getting from this person, move them right along, honey. Move them right along, because you're going to get a better partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Oh my God. See, it was never lost from you. It was never, it just wasn't meant to be with this person, because this person can't get on the truth, honesty, and integrity bandwagon. Let them put themselves in the timeout and stay in the corner. Because you don't want that. You don't want someone that's faking a Romeo energy when really they have absolutely no intention of helping you or loving you or appreciating you. There's something so much better on the way. So the faster that you let this go, the faster this message gets to you about this. That's why it's like renewed optimism and faith and beauty and healing. That's why it heals this situation, because you're rejected right now. So healing that rejection is acceptance. So of course we always accept ourselves, but you're actually going to get a beneficial partnership that's blessed with longevity. Luck and longevity bless this union. So it's like I'm telling you guys, dodging a bullet. Oh, that feels resolved. That was the message. That was it. I just felt it. I felt you guys. I felt that really click for somebody. Okay, my work. Oh, bottom of this deck. Oh, the sun. You're going to be so happy. Oh my God, I'm excited for you guys. Let me know how this goes in the comments below. I love you guys forever, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Bye.